Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Stephany, and for today's video, I am planning in my Hemlock Oak planner, and I'm going to be using all of these beautiful stickers. All of these shops will be linked in the description box below, so you guys can check them out and possibly even save some money on your order. So for this plan with me, I am using this adorable apple spice kit from Sweet Kawaii Design, and when new releases come out, this is the way that they are sold and structured, so they are a little bit different from their $2 Tuesday sale. And so let's take a quick little look. Here we have the deco boxes along with some script stickers down here. Here we have some deco along with some habit trackers. Here we have both of the boxes on one page, and then we do have the checklist, the weekend banner, and the headers. And then here we have the washi tape, the days of the week, and the numbers. So yeah, this is structured just a little bit different from when they format for their $2 Tuesday sale, which you guys know that I am obsessed with shopping. But before we get started, I did want to mention that Sweet Kawaii Design is participating in the Planner Collective sale from September 19th through September 21st using code FALLVIBES25 to save 25% off of your order, and be sure to add my code Stephany10 in the notes section so that you guys can receive my adorable little freebie as well. So definitely keep that in mind. And before we get started, I did want to show you how the current week is coming along, and I think that it's super adorable. And I actually went ahead and planned this week and my birthday week in the last video, so in case you guys missed it, I'll go ahead and link it at the end of this one. But for now, let's go ahead and switch back over here because I do want to start by adding our little boxes actually. So I do have the choice between these two boxes, but I think that I'm going to start off with these ones. So all I'm gonna do is actually grab my tweezers so that I could see it a little bit better. And this is where I go ahead and add my weather for the week, which is amazing because you guys know that I use this horizontal Hemlock Oak planner as my wellness planner, and so it is good to see the weather just in case we do want to go outside and play or do our movement. And I actually haven't been the best about doing that, but it is good to know if it's going to be raining, if it's going to be hot, now that the weather is starting to change. So it is super duper helpful. So I'm going to add that one right there. Because as you guys know, when they do their $2 Tuesday sale, they sell the whole sheet of these boxes, or the whole sheet of this one, and the whole sheet of the habit trackers. And so yeah, I just love the way that they allow us to kind of pick and choose what sticker sheets we want. And it is $2, and you guys are able to stack my code on top of that, which is amazing. So all I'm gonna do is add the last one all the way down here at the bottom, and now we can add the date headers. So with the way that it's structured on their $2 Tuesday sale, you get a few of the weeks. And actually I am kind of spacing out, and I don't know if you get all of the 4 weeks, or maybe you get 2, something like that. But with the washi strips, you get 4 of them. So I don't know, I just love the way that they are structured for their $2 Tuesday sale. So I think I'm gonna go a little bit more towards the right for that one. And I love these date headers because it does add a little bit of deco to this left hand side, which you guys know that I keep it mostly functional for the most part. So yeah, this does add a little bit of deco as well. So there's Thursday, and then here is Friday, right about there. And then we're gonna do Saturday, and then of course Sunday as well. And then we are going to start with the 22nd. So yeah, we are officially going to be starting, not summer, but we are officially going to be starting fall. So I don't know, I just thought that this was the perfect kit to start off with, even though I have been using my fall stickers, but at least I don't feel guilty for using fall stickers in the summer. So let's see, we're gonna do the 25 for Thursday, and then the 26 right over here. Oh no, and I actually didn't bring my ruler to section off my water intake, because you guys know that I picked up their adorable acrylic ruler, and it has been coming in handy. But I think we're going to get by just fine, because I do have this other ruler, and I am going to use my paper mate fuller to add my little section. Okay, so there we go, and now we can add our water intake, and I went ahead and grabbed the brown Zicklin color dots. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, there we go. Now we have our water intake, and I do like adding just a little bit of deco over here. So let's go over here to this one, and I like adding this little strip right here. And this one is simply gonna go all the way to the bottom over here, kind of like that. Perfect. And then let's see, so we do have these right here and these ones as well. I think these are gonna be a little bit too big to use over here with the boxes, because even on this week, like with these ones, it kind of took a little bit of area right here where I put my Apple Watch stands. So I mean, it's not too bad, but if these little stickers kind of took up a lot of the area, I cannot imagine these bigger ones. But I think that I'm okay with just sprinkling in, if I can even talk, some of these little leaves. So actually, how about we add that one there? Then maybe this one could simply go right there at the bottom. And then let's see, maybe I think we're gonna do the single one. Well, actually, I think it's the same color. I was gonna say do the other one so it could be a different color, but it is different. So this one is going to go right in here. And it looks like we're going to have 2 more. So this one could go here, and then this one is going to go here as well. And I feel like we don't need anything else, just because we do have this strip and we don't have any leaves left over, so that actually ends up working out. And now that I see this leaf, I mean, I liked it there, but it is of course different from where we put the other one. So I think that I'm gonna grab it and simply place it in this little corner as well. Okay, so I think for now we are done with this part. Now I want to move over here to this side, and then I'm going to grab the washi strip. And with this one, I am completely okay with just the 2, because like I said, the way that their $2 Tuesday format is that they have 4 of these washi strips. And as you can see, I am only going to use one. So I really like them. And so let's go ahead and trim this little bit off. Perfect. And then we're going to go over here. And yeah, we have just enough of these decorative boxes. So one is going to go over here in this corner, and then this other one is going to go, well, actually I should have switched them. I thought they were the same color. So yeah, I'm just going to switch it, and as you're going to be able to see, it lifts up so smooth. And just keep in mind that these are vinyl as well. So you do need a special pen to write with these stickers. And I actually have it right here, the one that I use, the Micro Perm in the 05 or 03. Because anything else will smear. So definitely keep that in mind. And now that we have those, I am going to add this one in between like these two. So I just kind of like eyeball it. It's not going to be perfect, but it almost is. So I am completely okay with that. And then, okay, so we don't have any more of these boxes. Oh, and actually, I also went ahead and picked up this large deco sheet. And I believe this one came from their $2 Tuesday sale, if I'm not mistaken. And I just thought that I would get it to add that deco that I love adding on the opposite corners. So yeah, let's go ahead and go back and see exactly what we could work with. So we do have this box, and then we do have this one here. And then as you can see, we're only going to have 3 of the habit trackers, and I do use 4 of them. But as you can see, I think for the most part, I have my soda pretty much down. So I think that I'm okay with not adding this one because we only have the 4. And I also thought about maybe using one of these boxes and kind of working with it. So I'm not too sure, but that is definitely something that I could do as well. But if we go back over here, let's see what else we could add. Okay, I don't normally add this one over here, but I mean, we have it, so why not, right? So I think that we're going to place it here, kind of like that, and then I also thought about maybe putting this week right here. Let's see how the deco comes out first. So before I get interrupted, more, not interrupted, but I am just like all over the place. Before we do that, how about we actually just maybe stick to the deco? So I'm loving these ones right here. Okay, how about we put the tree maybe right over here? Or maybe we should put it here. That way it's the opposite. Okay, definitely loving that. So we're simply going to add this one right in there. And how about, I do want to pair it with something. So how about we do, okay, maybe this one. Oh yeah, look at this. He has his little basket with apples. And they're going to be right next to the apple tree. That totally makes sense, right? Okay, loving that. And then maybe we could use this one over here. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and place maybe that one there because I was eyeing this one. So should we add this one in here? Okay, I think I'm going to do it. And then how about we maybe add this basket right around there. And, okay, I'm thinking that I want to add this one just right over here, if I can get it straight. Okay, there we go. So that's looking super adorable. Oh, look, we do have leaves over here. But we already worked on this side. I'm actually eyeing this one. And oh, we do have them in the smaller size. Okay, that's perfect, because I was going to say that I could maybe add this one, but I always end up like covering that little bullet point. See, I kind of covered it right there. Okay. I think maybe we should be good, or kind of like that. And as far as the leaves, how about we maybe add one right there, and then maybe this one. Yeah, maybe we could add it right here. Like I said, I don't like adding too much to the left-hand side. That's why I think the date covers are so good, because they do add that little bit of deco. So let's see, anything else? Because, well, actually, now that I think about it, we're not going to need to add too many of these. We're only going to add the 3. So maybe this one could go right there, and then we're gonna do these ones down here at the bottom. So maybe, yeah, maybe this one could go here, and then the other one could simply go, yeah, we're gonna end up doing it right over here. Okay, so now that I see that, I think that I want to sprinkle in some more of these stickers, because why not, right? They are just so adorable. So hopefully your guys' week was amazing. It kind of went by fast and slow at the same time. I don't know what it was. So yeah, I think that looks so cute. And did I want to add the last of this deco? No, I think it looks amazing. So this is exactly what we have left. So we have these deco boxes here, and then we have these large deco along with this sheet, these boxes left over, and then this is what we have of this one. And I actually didn't end up using this one at all. So, well, I did use those 2 little leaves, but for the most part, I didn't really use this one. And actually, when I shop their $2 Tuesday sale, I don't get the checklist, I don't get the weekend banners, and I don't get their little headers either. So yeah, this makes sense as to why it is all here still. Okay, so definitely something to keep in mind. And let's see, am I completely done? I feel like that went a little bit too fast, but it usually does once you know exactly where you like things, what you don't. So yeah, I think that I am actually all done. So yeah, I think that this looks amazing. Remember that Sweet Kawaii Design is participating in the planner collective sale until September 21st. So be sure to use code FALLVIBES25, but everything will be linked in the description box below. But for now, I am in love with the way that this turned out. So if you like this video, please consider subscribing, and don't forget to check me over on Instagram at stephanyhappilyplans. And I'll see you next time.